Welcome to Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First, episode 177. It is Friday, the 9th day of March 2018. My names are Dr. Jerry the First Oguzie, and today I'm discussing the radical truths every young person should know. Growing up is not an easy task at all. You are buffeted on all sides by the good, the bad, and the ugly. And depending on who is doing the leading, you might be led down the wrong path. You have to make decisions based on what you see and hear, and not necessarily what you think. Because as a young person, you're not allowed to think, but just to obey and follow others. But if you know and realize early that the life you have is yours to live, and that no person shall answer your questions for you on the last day, then the earlier you learn to take full responsibility for your life, the better. And that early could be as early as 16 years of age. I here present to you some of the radical truths you ought to know while being young, so that it will guide you into a meaningful adulthood. They help me a great deal. 1. Don't be shy. Anyone who really wants to conquer the world needs to be bold and brave. There's no room for shyness. You must learn to look at anyone in the face while talking to or with them. You must be able to have an eyeball-to-eyeball encounter with any adversary. Being shy robs you of your dignity, your self-esteem, and makes you less confident in yourself and your abilities to conquer. If you tend to be shy, try your best to overcome it. Take it a step at a time, but work at it. It's a gift to get to know new people, especially those who are different from you in some way, culturally, ethically, religiously. Pushing yourself out of your comfort zone of shyness may be painful for a while, but the benefits are everlasting. 2. Accept yourself and celebrate your strengths. No matter your color, no matter your height, no matter your physical condition, no matter your size, no matter anything else, you are not an accident of birth or that of nature. God designed you in His own very image and likeness, and He brought you into this world to be His representative. So you are God's ambassador on earth. After God molded and created you, He took a second look at you and declared, she or he is very good. If God had declared you very good, no other being can say anything different about you. And even if they say it, give no heed to their rantings. Listen only to the voice of God right there in your head, and which is telling you that you are okay. Don't let anyone make you feel inferior. Don't allow any group of persons make you develop an inferiority complex. God is superior to all. You are made in His likeness. You are also a God with small g. So develop your superiority over those who think they can push you down. Dr. Ryan Hoes, a psychologist in Pasadena, California, says, we are better collectors of our shortcomings than our strengths. And so he suggests, make a list of all the hardships you've overcome, all the goals you have accomplished, all the connections you have made, and all the lives you have touched for the better. Keep it close by, review it frequently, and add to it often. That is the way you can keep a list of your strength, and let that strength power you to overcoming your whatever challenges you may have. 3. Silence your inner critic. There is a voice in you that shouts at you when you have gone wrong on something, when you have made an unintentional mistake. It berates you, it flogs you, it blames you, and then it keeps you in check so that you make no further moves in order to avoid making more mistakes. That voice is not yours. It does not belong to you. That voice is your inner critic. It was infused in you as you were growing up by the shouts of your parents and guardians, the caution of your relatives, uncles, aunties, and all that, the punishment of your teachers. They put that voice in you to bring the fear of whatever to bear on you and in you. Many people equate their inner critic with the voice of the reason. They think their inner critic is speaking the truth. But if you wouldn't say it to a loved one, it's not honesty or sincerity. It's unwarranted and harsh judgment. If you're working on something and all of a sudden you start questioning yourself. If you feel your energy decreasing, if you're getting stuck, bored, or tired, recognize the inner critic is speaking to you. Listen to it, but don't take his words to heart. See him so that he doesn't hang out in a distant corner manipulating you from above. Cultivate the voice of reason that's also built right inside of you. Make friends with it. Don't rationalize it away so that when your inner critic comes knocking, send the voice of reason to open the door for him and then deal squarely with him. You are sent into this world to conquer it and subdue it and have dominion over all things. Don't allow yourself to be dissuaded from pursuing that goal. Number 4, follow your curiosity and you'll find a career you love. All the things that have been invented since the time of creation came to be because someone or some group of persons were curious enough to want to find out the answers to these two basic questions. What will happen if this is done like this? And B, what will happen if this is not done like this? Nothing new had ever been invented or created without having been the subject of someone's curiosity. Even though you may not have a clear vision for your career, you're probably curious about things which may or may not be obvious to you. It's important to follow your curiosity and uncover your less obvious interests. The reason it's important is that those interests tap into your unique motivations that separate you from other people. Pushing them and pursuing them sets you on the path of unlocking who you are and your creativity. Number 5, don't make money your main focus. Money is good, no doubt about it. The good book had to say of money, money is a defense, and money answereth all things. So money is good. And the man who owns it in large quantities is in good company and is also a good companion. However, there are many things money cannot buy. And so the constant hunt for more money, eternally chasing your paycheck, the next race, is not the way to run a career. Neither is it the way to live a working life. Sacrificing happiness at work for more money is a terrible trade. Make money, all right. Establish multiple streams of income. Great. But live the life you're here to live. Have the experiences you're required to have. When you leave here for the next plane, you don't know how it will be like. You may never be conscious of anything else. So while you still have the opportunity to be conscious, then live. Number 6, focus on a healthy lifestyle. Over 90% of all diseases are related to lifestyle choices. So it may shock you into realizing that rest, exercise, nutrition, and relationships are the pillars of healthy living. Schedule rest and recreation regularly. The older you get, the more you'll understand why. Number 7, don't be a people pleaser. Don't be a people pleaser. It's not worth it because it's impossible to please all the people all the time. You could please someone all the time. You could please some people all the time. But to please everyone all the time, nah. Rule it out. People-pleasing tendencies can create stress and unhappiness. If at any point you've already thought about saying no to something, there's probably merit for consideration. Plus, every time you agree to do something you do not believe is right or want to do, it beats you up mentally. And once you get the hang of not automatically saying yes, you're on your way to living to say no in a skillful and firm manner. You'll be delighted at how doing this will free up your schedule and energy to do things that you really want to pursue. Number 8, stop watching too much television and read more. Life is short, and there are far too many activities that are more important and fulfilling than sitting in front of a television set for hours on end. Now, that's not to suggest that you should stop watching television altogether. No. But can you imagine that some people can sit up and watch television for 6 hours every day? And when you do the mathematics, it's rather shocking. 6 hours per day adds up to 2,190 hours over the course of a year, which equates to 91 days, 3 months per year, sitting in front of a television, hypnotized by all those programs. No matter how much empowerment they speak on television, no matter how technical teachings they do on television, no matter what you watch, you are never going to feel productive or even become empowered simply by sitting in front of television. What will empower you is going out there and putting into practice what you have watched on television. So cut down on the number of hours you spend on television, watching television. Read more books, learn more things. Use your hands, use your brain. They are given to you to be used. Number 9, be grateful. Gratitude really helps us connect to other people. Expressing gratitude has always been proven to generate more optimism. According to research published by University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, the little things and expressing everyday gratitude give a romantic relationship a better shot of surviving. The study also found out that daily gratitude interactions increase relationship connection and overall satisfaction for both men and women. Number 10, give back and volunteer in your community. There is nothing more fulfilling than realizing how much of an impact a volunteer can make. Just a few hours of help can turn into a lifetime of opportunity, which is one of the greatest benefits of volunteering. Plus, volunteer opportunities often allow people to try new activities or learn new skills. For a young person that has listened to my voice this morning, put these 10 principles to use. And I tell you, your life will never remain the same again. Until I come your way again, this is Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First. This program is powered by Top Media and Communication Nigeria. All rights reserved. Thank you for listening to this broadcast today. It would please us to no end if you continue to visit our podcast. And so to be able to do that, kindly click on the red subscribe button towards your right to subscribe to our channel. In the same vein, also click on the bell beside the subscribe button so that you can always receive the notification for any new podcast we upload. Also give us a thumb up to like this podcast. These help us to grow. And do help us share the podcast to your friends in the different social media sites you belong to. Click on the share tab just below the podcast and share directly from there. The full text of this podcast is on our blog, and would you want to read it, kindly visit the blog. We have a Facebook page where we also post our podcast on a daily basis. If you're on Facebook, kindly like our Facebook page. The links to our blog and our Facebook page are in the description box right below. Thank you for your attention. Do have a very nice day.